Hey, what's happening everyone? Cody Lefevre here with another If It Fits Your Burrito. Probably wondering where I've been. Well, I graduated from the Burrito Institute of Technology. I've moved on to do other studies and courses, changed up my training a little bit, less powerlifting, not as bulked up, looking a little frail. Maybe it's because of the endurance-based training, doing a lot more conditioning than strength work. However, I think there's also a serious lack of burritos in my life. So I need to remedy that, and we're gonna do that by making a burrito. The burrito we're making today is going to be a curry steak burrito. We're gonna have all these delicious ingredients in there. Garlic powder, but we're also gonna use some fresh garlic. We've got some salt, pepper, curry. This right here, homemade tikka masala. I just am super good at canning, so never mind that. Garbanzo beans, basmati rice, fresh, never frozen green beans. Yeah, these are peas actually. I can't read, man. We got a carrot, we got onion, because maybe there's someone that loves you in your life and they think that you need vegetables. You don't, but you need to include this stuff. Don't worry everyone, it's gonna be fine. You'll be okay, just a little bit of veggies. And then of course, a big ol' piece of grass-fed steak. This cow lived a happy life in open range, eating delicious grass, so we decided to murder it. So first thing we're gonna do is cut up the steak. We've gotta take this out of the packaging. Kind of messy, kind of bloody. Huge piece of steak. It's a sirloin, came from a happy cow. That way the meat tastes better. Because if it was a depressed cow, it'd probably have Xanax in there and all kinds of other, you don't want that in your meat, okay? Not even an Ambien is in this, okay? That cow was happy, but now it's dead. Got 3 knives we're gonna use in this episode. These are all way above my skill level. If you've seen If It Fits Your Burrito in the past, you know that my knife skills are subpar. Gotta pat down this meat because it's a little juicy. All right, so we're gonna slice this meat up. You can use this diamond blade knife because if you look at it too close, it's gonna cut your retinas. So don't look at the knife, look at the meat. See, that first one almost went totally haywire right there. I'm just gonna try to get some of the fattier portions off the steak because when you're chomping into a burrito, you don't wanna have chewy portions. You just wanna focus on the flavor, not so much on the mastication. And honestly, I was instructed on how to cut this meat the right way, but I'm totally messing that up, I guarantee. So honestly, we're gonna be here all day cutting this steak because I am just not good at it. I hope you got a cup of coffee, maybe some tissues, because you're probably getting sad at how bad of a job I'm doing. This cutting board is slippery as shit. Moving all over the place. Putting my life in danger. All right, do I gotta cut all this for real? I feel like I've been here for an hour, bro. If you get a little bit of thumb in there, it's gonna be okay. You'll be fine. These tiny pieces are vital for a burrito. That's one thing I learned at the Burrito Institute of Technology, is that the quality of the burrito is not just always about the flavor, but these small things. Like, you wanna make sure that you've got tiny bite-sized pieces, and why? Because it makes eating the burrito easier. And if your burrito isn't easy to eat, then it's a difficult to eat burrito, and although it's delicious, it's not as enjoyable. "12 hours later, I sliced up that whole doggone steak. It took me forever. I've got all my fingers and toes. I mean, I didn't even put my feet on the cutting board, so I don't know why my toes would be gone, but the next thing we're gonna do that we've got this meat all chopped up is season it. Gonna start putting on the salt, garlic powder, pepper, and curry. Chop up some fresh garlic, put that in there as well. Put it all inside of this tiny bag. I have no idea how all that's gonna fit in here. And then some vinegar, oil, put it in the fridge, marinate for a little bit, and then we'll start cooking. It's gonna smell delicious. So I'll start with a little bit of pepper here. Actually, let's spread this out some because knowing me, it's just gonna all go in one spot. Okay, but now, I don't know how to cook, man. I mean, really, these burrito videos take forever because I mess everything up. Gonna season the meat for the marinade. A little bit of pepper there. Gonna put a little bit of garlic on here as well. Garlic powder. Just a little flavor boost for the fresh garlic that's going on there. It's like when you nitro your car, right? Plenty of salt. Curry next, I almost forgot that. That's would have been a huge mistake. I'm going to be liberal with this curry, and I was gonna make a joke there, but I won't. Now that steak is done, take out this tiny cutting board. This one still moves around on the table. I just got to get a new producer. This part always scares me because knives are supposed to go like this, but I'm told that the knife in this is supposed to do that, and then I put my... Come on, that is the opposite of how you're taught how to use knives. It's like, yeah, just put it like this and then drop your hand. No. So let's just hope I don't die here. Still got all my fingers, luckily. I mean, you got to work for the garlic. It's delicious, so it's worth it. But I mean, you're putting life on the line here. I feel like that's even too little. I should probably use more. I love garlic. Probably put my life on the line a second time, just for you. Actually, for me, because I love garlic. So I'm making this burrito. You're not, and I'm gonna eat it. And hopefully, you make it and eat one too. Look at this doggone mess too. My God. All right, so now I'm gonna slice this up. Should probably use this little knife here. I mean, this guy is so cool. He's like the Fonz of knives. Look how cool this knife is. He's got a leather jacket on, smokes cigarettes, drives a convertible. This knife is, you can't even hang out with this knife. It's so cool. Is it okay there's that green stuff in there? I don't know about garlic, man. I just eat the shit. This last clove is like really testing my patience, by the way. It's a little stickier than I thought. Next step is putting it in the bag. So I'm gonna take all of this delicious grass-fed, totally murdered steak inside this bag. How is it all gonna fit inside this tiny bag? Great question. I don't know. I feel like it's all gonna fit inside this bag. This is gonna be a Christmas miracle, just like this burrito video. Perfect. Wasted some garlic on the countertop because the camera angle had to be perfect. Next step is gonna be some vinegar, some oil inside of this. 2 or 3, I think, of this oil. This is pure olive oil, okay? You don't wanna use impure olive oil because that would be sinful. It's not full of sin. There we go. And this vinegar right here, I think just 2 of this. And this is just distilled white vinegar. All right, I think we're good here. Okay, I have to massage the meat. I don't know what I'm doing. Put it inside the fridge, I'm getting other meat. This meat was prepared by an absolute professional, not me, and it's gonna taste way better than what I just did there because there might even be some of my skin inside of that. This delicious meat has already been marinating for like an hour or so. You don't got to go overnight with the marinated meat. Forgot I have to prepare a carrot and this onion right here. So for the carrot, I'm gonna peel it first. Where am I peeling this off into? Like, I guess on the table. See, the fun part about being an adult is that you can make a mess in your own house and not get yelled at, on camera at least. What if I just sliced my finger off on video? Do you see that like press down hard technique? And should I slice them one more time like that? Sure, why not? I got the shrug of approval from the director. Literally my first time cutting carrots like this. You're seeing it live, people. Oh, just kidding. Haha, gotcha. All right, now I just gave everyone, including Gordon Ramsay, a friggin' heart attack with those god-awful knife skills. I don't even know where I'm putting this carrot at. I'm gonna get a bowl. Boom, just like that. You never thought that you'd be entertained by watching a total novice cook a burrito, but here you are. Get out of here, I don't need you. Just gonna mutilate this onion for a little bit. Just take a huge bite. Be delicious. I think I'm just gonna do it like this, right? And then I slice it up from the side or something. I've seen like 3 cooking shows in my life, so I'm just trying to copy what I saw years ago. Is that how we do this? What is that? This onion does not want to be cut. That one was for real close. That would not have been a joke. And by the way, I'm not crying, you're crying. Yeah, this onion's powerful. Maybe I am crying. I'm gonna put this in the bowl with the carrots. Woo! More garlic. All right, I'm gonna use more garlic inside of this because garlic is just freaking delicious, okay? Round 3, survive that. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I can't think straight. I'm crying, eyes are burning. Wow, now we got this total mess on the kitchen table. It's time to go to the stove. I'm gonna wash my hands first, cry a little bit more off camera, meet you over at the stove. We're over here at the stove. Things are about to get hot and smelly, deliciously smelly. I'm gonna start first with the rice. 2 cups of water with 1 cup of rice. That's the wrong burner. Come on. Welcome to If It Fits Your Burrito, where you, the viewer, are probably a better cook than me, the host. It's probably not the only cooking show where it's like that, though. Next step is opening the garbanzo beans. I'm gonna drain these, rinse them off. These are gonna go in with the other vegetables in the pan with the steak. It's gonna get caramelized and delicious. I don't trust myself to do it over the sink. It would be a catastrophe. So I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in this pan before we put in the garbanzo beans. That's probably good. I don't really know. Just gonna roll with it, man. Now I put the garbanzo beans and the vegetables in with the pan. Mix this up. Season with a little bit of salt, maybe a little bit of extra garlic powder, maybe a little bit extra pepper too. Welcome to flavor country, people. A little bit extra curry too, maybe? Making a mess already. Now at this point in time, I think I gotta put the rice in. So what I'm told is that with basmati rice, you wanna boil the water first. I'm just taking that as fact. Cup of rice in there. It's a little dangerous. We got fire going on and stuff, and people say that, oh, you cook with natural gas because it makes the flavor better. No, it's the danger that makes the flavor better, okay? Now that we've got the vegetables cooked up, looking tasty, rice is going, time to add this delicious steak in with the vegetables. I'm so hungry right now, my mouth is watering. That just sounds delicious. I have to yell over how loud this deliciousness is. All right, I think I'm gonna let that cook up for a little bit before I stir it again. And then at some point in time, we'll be adding in this delicious tikka masala spicy curry simmer sauce. And it says that it's hot here. Doubt. We got all this cooking right now. Now it's time to add these peas into the rice. I love peas, so I'm gonna just put a generous helping in there. Maybe a little bit more. All right, just put the lid back on. Do this. I guess that works. Almost done here in the final stretch of making this delicious burrito. It smells amazing in my kitchen right now. I wish you could smell it. Make this burrito, and you will. We're gonna add in this tikka masala sauce. That's just the sound of yum right there. Get a long-handled spoon. Don't want none of this going to waste. Turn the heat down a little bit. Mix this up. All right, gonna let that simmer down for a little bit. It's gonna be amazing. I can hardly wait. Looks good. I don't want too much steam to get out of there. I've been told that the steam cooks the rice, and when I lift the lid off of it, I totally mess it up. Really on the final stretch here, we're gonna cook up these tortillas right on top of the gas stove, directly on the fire, because like I said before, the danger makes it taste better. Whew. Yeah, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna take the rice and the tikka masala over here. Don't want that to melt. I'm so hungry I can't even think right now. First things first, take a little bit of this rice and peas. Okay, that looks good to me. Healthy serving of the steak curry. This is gonna be amazing. Roll this bad boy up. Gonna leave the top open. Because if you close the top, then you got like way more tortilla than you have filling. You're just gonna bite it off right away anyways. Okay, this is #1 burrito. Out of all of the IIFYB burritos, this is the best one. I'm super impressed right now with myself because the carrots and the chickpeas, they're not crunchy, they're not mushy, they're just right. The steak is perfect. I'm almost speechless, but I'm not because I have to talk to you. Well, it's really not spicy. I knew it wasn't going to be that spicy. The label lies. Just enough heat. Super delicious. This has been another excellent episode of If It Fits Your Burrito. Give this steak curry burrito a shot with some basmati rice, a little bit of peas in there, the tikka masala, chickpeas, onions, carrots, garlic, lots of that. It's delicious. I'm going to stop talking right now and just eat this burrito. Rest in peace, grass-fed cow. You're the real MVP. Thanks for watching another delicious episode of If It Fits Your Burrito. I just fit 2 burritos inside my body. And if you like my content, whether it's lifting like information or burrito videos, be sure to subscribe and go to the Gain shop on Teespring. You can buy these shirts that I designed myself. So here is one that I really like, front and back, and here are a bunch of others. Burrito print, front and back, all over print. OG GZCL print. It's probably my favorite one. Some in the Gator hoodie with GZCL on the back. Thanks again for watching the video. If you like my content, please subscribe to the channel. You can also go to Teespring/Gain shop. You can get this excellent merch like this Summit hoodie or any of these other ones like this all over print tortilla shirt. Probably one of my favorites. Thanks for watching.